Everyone, hope you are all doing really well. Just so let me make sure I'm going live. Okay, let's just sit on this beautiful morning. Well, it was a beautiful morning. I think it's going to cloud over here, but it has been gorgeous this morning. I went out for a nice early morning run. So I can see I'm going live. We'll see if some notifications go out to say I'm going live. If you're joining me on any one of the 5 platforms that I'm going live on, good morning to you. Lovely to see you. I can only see comments on one of the platforms, unfortunately. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Lorraine Butterfield. I'm a spiritual intuitive tarot reader and therapist. Morning, Liz. Nice to see you. So have you felt a shift in the energies? Yeah, there's been a shift in the energies. Okay. Do you know we're coming into some really, really beautiful energy? We've got the equinox this week. Caroline Betts. Oh, how lovely to see you. I haven't seen you in a little while. So it's lovely, lovely to see you. How lovely. I do love being able to connect with people on here, especially when you see some familiar names coming up. How lovely. So the energies are shifting and changing, which is really, really good. Yeah, we've been through a lot. Too lovely. It's been purge, 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 clear, release, let go. You might have felt actually this weekend's really interesting energy. So I don't know whether any of you saw, I put a post out yesterday, right? And it was about claiming your power back. Yeah, claiming your power back. And the forgiveness that we need to go through to, well, actually, I don't think I mentioned the forgiveness part, but I'm going to talk about it now anyway. So you might have felt an energy of forgiveness over the weekend, a real release, a real letting go. We're all going through these transformational energies. Whatever star sign you are, wherever your placements are, we're all going through a transformation. We're going through a transformation in our personal lives, how we think about ourselves, the things we do, how we look after our health, the people we surround ourselves with. Okay, it might all shift and change. You might find friendships leaving, new ones coming in. It's a natural process. You know, it's like we like shedding. We're shedding those sort of energies around us. We're coming in line with people who resonate more with us and what we want to do with our lives. Whatever that is for you is different for everyone. We're all on our own path here. And we've all come here to do maybe similar things, but in a different way, because we're all unique. Okay. But this week feels lovely. And this week I'm going to say go with the flow. Whatever comes up, you know, I feel quite chilled. I woke up some of them, I feel quite chilled about everything. Yeah. And that's generally when I feel like that, that's the energy we're tuning into. We're blossoming, we're growing, we're becoming comfortable with who we are, we're becoming comfortable with our situation. And I don't mean comfortable in a bad way, comfortable with us in embracing us. You know, I think I said on Friday, I think shadow came up on Friday, didn't it? One of the cards that came up is shadow and about embracing that part of you. And I do feel that a lot of you will have gone, yeah, do you know I do this and I know I do that, but I'm embracing it because it's a part of who I am. I've done clearing around it. You know, actually, we all have these things that we do that maybe we don't want to look at, that maybe aren't the nicest, but we are all light and dark energy. We're not, I mean, I might get some people disagree with that, but we're from the light. Okay, but we all have dark energy within us. Yeah, it's not a bad thing. Sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes it helps protect us. All right. So you know, just be mindful of that. And maybe this weekend you won't. Yeah. Okay, that's who I am. Take it or leave it. This is who I am. But it's about you embracing it. It's about you embracing who you are and what you want to do. So, you know, maybe you're setting yourself new challenges, new things to do. Because that's the other thing that could be coming through here. New energies coming through where you think, it's time I started doing something that I used to do again, or it's time I started doing new things. All right. So, right, I'm announcing this live because I think this is so I went running this morning. I went, right, I need a goal. So I need something to challenge me. So I went, I'm going to find a nice half marathon to do, because I haven't done one in a long, long time. Because for me, it sets me up for, I know what sort of training I need to do for that. I don't want to run marathons again. I've set that intention because of the time involved with training, but half marathon. So for you, you know, you might go on, you know, actually, I'm going to eat differently. I'm going to set health goals. I'm going to set personal goals within family, you know, like setting boundaries, that sort of thing coming up for you. And what it does is when you start doing that, it releases some of that energy from you, and your brain, oh, okay, I need to, you know, for some of us, we need to have a goal or an intention of where we're going, morning destiny. And what that does is you go, well, I know what I'm heading towards. In our house at the moment, we're preparing for Halloween. Even in October yet. Okay, but you know, yeah, it's fine, you know. So it's whatever it is for you. And one of mine, my eldest Lauren, is preparing for Christmas already. Okay, so whatever it is, maybe you're setting yourself goals, maybe you're setting yourself, because it gives you a boundary, it gives you a clear path of where you're going to, whatever that is for you. Let's look at some of the cards that are coming out, because they're beautiful. We have fertility. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. This fertility is all about Empress energy. This is the divine feminine. It's a very abundant energy. It's you open now to receiving. Yeah. You know, I said to you about embracing who you are. And when we embrace who we are, there's a level of acceptance. There's a level of, this is who I am, bring it on. Okay, morning Ada. This is who I am. I am this goddess, because she is a goddess, all right? The Empress is a goddess. There is an energy of being open to receiving. She's opened her heart out. Look at her energy. So if you look at the card, she's opened her heart chakra out because she's loving who she is. She's loving who she is. What does that? That sends out this signal. It sends out this signal that, do you know, this is who I am. Oh, hi, Helen. I got Ada, Helen. Oh, lovely. Destiny. All over the world. Here we are. Okay. So she's opened her heart center up. She's loving, she's embracing. Venus has gone direct. I told you last week, Venus has gone direct. So if you are looking for love, it's interesting, the cards that come out actually. If you're looking for love, this is the energy you're exuding, because you're learning to love who you are. You're learning to embrace who you are. You're going with the flow. The Empress is grounded. She's loving what she's doing. She's loving life. You know what I said to you over this weekend? Maybe. Oh, it's right. We just, Helen, we haven't, well, you might want to catch my chat beforehand. Yes, lovely. You're stepping into an energy where you're embracing who you are, and you're learning about what you like to do. Yeah, and when you do that, you're stepping back into your power. And this is divine feminine energy. This is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. You know, I feel like this huge heart opening that's going on, and that will be Venus coming into play here. Okay, Venus moving forward, opening up that love energy, opening up that heart center. And we do have heart chakra. So maybe you felt things in love haven't been progressing, or maybe you've been a bit hard on yourself in the last few months. The heart chakras come in, say if you're feeling, you know, out of balance, that's about to shift and change. Morning, Manisha. That's about to shift and change. This heart energy is expanding. It is opening you up. It's opening you up to receiving. No, you're in this too much, Helen, honest. I think I was chatting for about 5 minutes, but yeah. So you're opening your heart center up. Now, if the heart centers feel closed, now what happens with our chakras is sometimes we close them down. We've been hurt emotionally. We're trying to protect ourselves from being hurt anymore. No longer. This is opening up. I'm telling you, with this Empress energy here and the heart chakra energy here, you're ready. Venus is pushing forward now, and it's like you will be feeling like, yes, I'm ready now. Now, this doesn't have to be about love. This just is about loving you. Okay. Morning, Caroline. This is about loving you, loving life, loving who you are, embracing it. Morning, Jackie. And this beautiful, you're turning into this beautiful Empress energy. Male or female, doesn't have to be gender specific. We all have masculine, feminine energies within us. What it's saying to me is we're stepping into an energy where we're embracing the feminine, opening ourselves up to receiving and stepping into this abundant energy. Now, get this concept. When we open up to love, we open up to abundance. That includes wealth. Okay, love is money, money is love. It's an energy. Oh, hi, Caroline. So we're stepping into this. She is, you know, nurturing herself. Look at her hand positions. It's very cradling and nurturing. The heart energy is opening up. You're going to feel very in flow this week. I'm telling you, the energies are beautiful. And then we have, oh, well, we'll pull some more cards, but we have mental conflict. Okay, so mental conflict is heart overhead. So you're making decisions. This is all this card is. It's a decision that you have to make. Because you've shifted in your energy, what it's going to do is going to put you in a situation where I need to make some different decisions. Do I follow my heart or do I follow my head? Okay, because this is very much what this card is about. You see, this is a very logical, left is logical, and right is the creative mind. And because your heart center is open, you might be then pushed into situations where you start making more decisions. You know, like I said, for me this weekend, it was about setting myself a goal for me to go towards, because I like that. That's who I am. I like to set myself these things to do. Oh, yeah, the last 3 years have been major growth. Do you know, Helen, the last 3 years have been very testing spiritually. Okay. And it's this energy of Venus coming in, this Empress energy that's coming, is beautiful. It really is. And, you know, we're always clearing stuff. We're always healing stuff. however you do that. But this is a very strong energy opening up here that then puts you at another crossroads. So let's do some more cards and see what comes in, because I'm very intrigued to see what these decisions are about. They're going to be different for all of you. Now, they might be life path changes, as in your career changing, your job changing, completely changing how you run your business, because this can be something where you thought you were going in one direction and it's thrown you, and you're now having to make a decision. Sometimes mental conflict can be that you haven't got all the information. Morning, Diane. So, you know, just be aware of that. But if you're following your heart, which you will be, especially with these two cards here, it's going to make the decision easier because you're feeling into your decisions. This is a very mind-led card. Yeah. So although the heart is opening, it throws up the thoughts of, well, what do I need to do now? Morning, Judith. What do I need to do now? Right, I'm going to say, follow your heart. As I throw the cards all over the floor. Follow your heart. Yeah, I think we might have had this Friday. Let's have a little look at what's going on. There's some more cards for the collective energies, and more cards for some cards. Quite a few. All right, we'll try and get through them. I know my readings have got longer and longer, haven't they? But hey ho, I want to pull this one out because this is divine feminine energy again. Open to receiving. I'm telling you, stepping into this beautiful, embracing who you are, loving who you are, opening this heart center. Yin is beautiful. Allow people to help you. Allow, okay, really important. Allow yourself to be who you're meant to be, okay? Don't hide, because it's saying, truth be told, this is a time to get honest with yourself so that doorways of truth open. Now, for some of you, this might be some truths coming about, because we're sort of in that energy of surprises at the moment. Morning, Wendy. We're in an energy of surprises coming about, and the truth might come about for some of you. And actually, what I'm going to say to you, morning, Louise, when the truth comes out, it opens the heart up, and you go, I knew something, okay, let me just tune into what this is. Something about this truth helps you move forward. I told you there was an energy of forgiveness around this weekend, and something is coming through that's honest and truthful, and it opens. I feel like this is the heart chakra opening again. Because look at all those hearts. Look at all those hearts on there. Morning, Mon. You're getting honest with yourself. You're embracing your divine feminine energy. You're allowing yourself to receive. And that's receiving the truth. Because what it does is it makes you realize, we've got change in the wind, that things have to change. That's what this decision is about. Something has to change. Oh, get the card right there. Something has to change. Yeah. And you know it now. And the truth, you're opening yourself up to the truth. You're being honest with yourself. And it then puts you, like I said, in a position of making decisions. But what it also does is it's healing the heart so you can move forward. There might be a truth come out. I'm going to be honest. Some of you might hear it. There might be a communication. All right. There might be a communication. Or this is just you getting honest with yourself and knowing that things have got to shift and change, because you are this now. You're ready to love life, love everything, love yourself, put yourself first, make yourself a priority. That's not selfish, okay? I'm not talking about it in a selfish, egotistical way. I'm talking about this as What do I love? You know, looking after you helps you look after everyone else. Okay. Okay, let's see what else we've got here, because we've got 3 beautiful cards here. It's a lot of cards today. Okay. No place like home. Because you're comfortable. I told you, you're stepping into being comfortable with who you are. No place like home is you. You know, you're looking, this body is your soul. Your soul inhabits this body and you're looking after it. And you're now, morning Lise, you're now being comfortable with this. You're now comfortable with who you are. For some of you, this is realizing where you're meant to be on your path and shining the light for others to follow. Okay. It can be you sharing your knowledge and your wisdom because you're now comfortable and ready. For some of you, you're going to get honest with yourself about your journey and then share what your journey has been. Because you're now ready, you're now in a place where you're ready to share that. Helen, write your book. No, seriously, you know, you're in a place where you feel really comfortable with sharing because you know it will help others. And this is maybe where you're at with the decision-making process, like, you know, okay, now I know I'm comfortable with where I'm at. Things have got to change. Maybe it's now time for me to share my knowledge. You know, for some of you, this could be about ready to teach, right? Ready to teach, whatever that is, okay, all right? And sometimes that's not about your story, but ready to teach something you're very passionate about, okay? With it, we've got serendipity. Whoa, I tell you, there's some beautiful cards today. Morning, Belinda. When we step in and embrace who we are, when we love who we are, we're coming into alignment. When we come into alignment, everything else falls into place and the universe brings us the right people, the right situations. It takes us down the right road. Serendipity. This is fortuitous events, people crossing your path, going places you're meant to go, having conversations with people you're meant to have, opening doors. This is a very lucky card. I love this. All clover. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, and it comes with blessed. You're being blessed. Morning, Aileen. You're being blessed. The universe is blessing you with a gift. You know, this decision is, yes, I mean, this card in the middle can mean the changes. You know the changes. I feel that you know the changes are already happening. The way you do things, the way you're living your life, whatever this is for you, the way you organize your family, your routine, whatever this is. You know, Virgo, that Virgo energy moon was about time management, was about how you organize your time, your day. And you're starting to prioritize you, which I love to see. And you're like, right, do you know, what do I love doing? How am I going to do this? You're being honest with yourself. Morning, Trude. And it seriously, you're so comfortable with it that you're ready to share that. You're shining a light for others to follow. And it's bringing blessings, synchronicities. There's going to be a lot of lovely things happen this week. I could already feel it in the energy this morning when I got up this morning. Like I said, I felt in flow. Things felt easy, even though there was a plan, but the plan went really well. There was a different plan, but the plan I had slightly changed. Oh, you heard the light language this morning. Yes, it's so beautiful and powerful, isn't it? You're being blessed. You're being blessed with a lot of opportunity and a lot of luck this week. Why? Because you're stepping into you. You're stepping in, you're embracing you. You know, I said to you, something came up over the weekend and you went, this is me. I love me. I love who I am. I love what I'm doing. And I'm going to do more loving me. Yeah. And when we do that, boom. Let's do analogy. That flew out. Be open, right? Don't feel that you have to make a decision now. Go with the flow, because nothing is yet set in stone. See what comes, because I'm telling you, with this serendipity and this bless, just be open to all opportunities. Morning, Sarah. Nothing yet is set in stone. I just love it. I just love it. You're opening your heart. You're really, you know, and you know that you just might feel that subtle shift within you. And that's you stepping into abundance, stepping into receiving, stepping into being honest. Don't beat yourself up about any decisions you need to make, because the right people and the right situations are coming your way. And it feels like you're the one making the decisions. I just want to do the Illuminated Oracle. Let's just see what they have to say. This has been quite a long reading, so apologies, but it just feels, but for some of you, you've realized where you're meant to be, what you're meant to be doing. Yeah. Seriously, you just couldn't. And oh, look, full moon at the bottom. Full moon's coming in next week. So for some of you, there's going to be the full moon's going to highlight something. Highlight an opportunity, I feel. So you're coming into your own. For some of you, it's about using ancient traditional meditations or therapies, okay? And you know what you need to do with that now. There's a realization. Or for some of you, you're receiving, you're doing therapy and receiving it, whatever that is, you know, Reiki, Akashic record clearing. You're doing the work, and it's brought you into this beautiful heart space because you're flowering. I'm telling you, this abundance, right? This is Empress energy, all of this, right? All of these three cards are Empress energy. It's so beautiful. It really is. You know, I do these readings so that you feel that hopefully you get a nice positive message out. So you feel about, but this is just such a beautiful message this morning. It's so empowering. You're flowering, you're blooming, you're embracing who you are, and you're proud of who you are. And when we step into those energies, that's so powerful. Yes, the changes are coming because we have a change in the wind. And sometimes with change comes a little bit of chaos and you know, and it puts you in situations where you need to make decisions. But I'm saying to you, the decisions will become easier when you just release and let go and just allow yourself to be, because this is just such a beautiful reading. It really is. Hey, morning, Sue. I'm just coming to the end of my reading. Let's just do an angel card. I've got all my cards out because I'm just about to record the weekly readings for YouTube. So it's like being a kiddie in a sweet shop when you've got all your tarot cards out, isn't it? Let's do an angel message for the collective. Oh, wow, seriously. Serena, and I will read it to you. It says, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Abundance comes in many forms, whether it be financial, whether it be love, whether it be friendships, whether it be family. Just know that this card is all about this Empress energy. This is you stepping into abundance. Okay. You, because you're feeling it. You're feeling the shift and the change. Wow, what a fantastic reading. We do love it. Look, if you would like a one-to-one reading with me, If you would like to work with me, you just have to go over to my website, lorrainebutterfield.com, where you can find the details of all the workshops I do, the groups that I run, how you can work with me one-to-one. Have a beautiful week ahead. Embrace the Empress within. You are the goddess, and I will see you again on Friday. Lots of love. Take care.